I wish the files would load. Okay, for those who don't know, I have been working for a couple of months now on a new fan edit that is meant to be a dramatic version of Beetlejuice. This means I've done some color correction. Not spooky. Now it's spooky. Spooky movie. Rescoring the movie with the score from Dolores Claiborne, another Danny Elfman movie.
Here we go. I now pronounce you Yanko.
And then rescoring and making it spookier has also meant a lot of new sound effects. It also means a lot of editing and a lot of content. She's a little less goofy. And then at the forefront of all this is that I had to take Beetlejuice almost entirely out of the movie and make it all about, you know. So where it used to be kind of like an ensemble piece with this one wacky main character, now it's more of a drama that's about Lydia dealing with like not being able to rely on anybody in her life, and then she meets these ghosts who she's supposed to be able to rely on. I mean, that whole thing that happens in the snake scene where she's, you know, runs off to her room and decides to kill herself, you know, in the family comedy film. It means thematically I had to completely metamorphose the movie and retitle it, because when you cut out as much Beetlejuice as I did, you cannot Beetlejuice your movie still. I'm gonna get to the title at the end of the video. First, I have to talk about why haven't I put the movie out when I said it would be out, and it's because of disaster, because it's 2020 and 2020 don't know when to quit. So here's what's up. Very simple. The reason I haven't published the movie is because it will not render. And not just that the movie won't render. Individual scenes are refusing to render in very different ways. The program crashes in totally random ways, over and over again. I don't know why. The movie is technically done. Here's all the bits and pieces, and honestly, it's pretty great. It's definitely not perfect. I could tighten it up more, but it looks like I'm gonna have the opportunity to, because I can't render the movie. I'm gonna show you what it's doing instead of rendering. What was one that was having a problem? I don't know how long this will take to prove that this one's not rendering. Oh, there it goes. Okay. That one didn't even start. So as you can see, that's a issue I don't even know where to start with. The thing is it's not that the whole movie won't render. It's doing it randomly to different scenes. It's not even always the heavy scenes. The sandworm scene, which is full of green screen and all these different effects, rendered just fine. That scene just now that crashed didn't even start rendering. Stop, curtain, don't be a curtain. I have scenes that are rendering just fine for like up to 600, 700 frames, and then it just crashes. This might be a thing. I don't think it is, but it's something I'm gonna look into. I do have a costume contest that I'm going to on Friday. Maybe if I win the grand prize, I'll have enough money to spruce up my computer. So we're gonna do the title reveal here. Okay, so it's gonna be a while on the release, which is actually okay. That means I'm gonna spend some more time tweaking it, refining it, making it just so good. But as a little treat for everybody being so patient, here is how the movie opens and the official title. It starts with the logo, the basic opening scene of the movie, and then it goes into the title. And the whole thing actually starts with this opening on this wide shot of the house. But because I made the shots wider, I needed more sky, so I actually made this cutout of the house, which meant the little things that are moving in the shot, I had to kind of leave blank spots so that those could still animate. I had to redraw the fence entirely. It looks really crude here, but in the wide shot in the movie, it actually sells pretty good. Got the house in there, adding in the original footage, the little spinny thing he's going through in a tree. And I was using this like time lapse of clouds. It was way too much. So I ended up just actually using a still shot This is literally just an image, but I cropped it and stretched it, and I animated that, so it actually kind of looks like clouds moving for just a second. And this is how we get our more dramatic opening shot of the movie. Yeah, it actually goes all the way through their whole intro, visiting the store, and then just cuts right to the houses up for sale, because that's kind of the whole crux of it. And it has to kind of move a little bit quicker, because you got to get to Lydia faster, since it's like a Lydia-centric movie now. Since this whole movie is about Lydia and her inability to rely on certain people, and trying to rely on new people, and trying to find a home, this is the new title of the film.
Never trust the living.
My movie's no routine haunting. Speaking of this scene, this was a tough one to get to take seriously. You guys will have to let me know if I succeeded. That's all the trouble we're having right now. I'm gonna keep updating the channel on progress, more tidbits about the fan edit, and if you need some new content to watch, there's still my my Jabberwatchy channel. If you want to go find out all about how the Chucky movies go. I got videos on all these movies. Cloak and Dagger, remember that one? The entire Dark Knight trilogy. A couple of Captain America movies for some reason. All the Pirates of the Caribbeans. Except for 5. So, my apologies to anybody who had plans to watch it this week. Which couldn't have been much of you, because I'm getting like 17 and 20 views on these videos right now. Have a happy Halloween, and if you're upset, feel free to come TP my house. I deserve it.